Hello everyone, welcome back to PLC YouTube channel. I hope you are doing great. Nowadays we have Eid holiday, so I hope you enjoy with your family, friends and all relatives. Please stay home, stay safe because of this pandemic. COVID-19 is really dangerous around the world. I hope you are safe and sound. I'm gonna teach you a grammar explanation. Adjectives ending in ed and ing. Have you ever learned this? If you learned, it's okay. It can be a refreshment for you. If you didn't learn, you can learn with me here. Okay, this is the definition. Number one, an adjective that ends in ed is used to describe a feeling or how a person feels or an emotion. So normally an adjective with ed at the end we use when we talk about people, when we talk about feeling. So not about things or other material. I have some examples here for you. Let's look at them. Number one, my little brother is bored. So I'm talking about my brother, right? Not about anything else. So something is wrong for my brother, or something is boring. That's why my brother is bored. My brother, my little brother feels bored. So I'm talking about exactly a person's feeling. Number two, I'm worried about my final exam. Again, I want to talk about my feeling. So I am worried because of the exam, because of the final exam. I am not comfortable. I feel worried about it, like I feel worried, right? So this is all about, you can see ed at the end of bored, at the end of worried. We have many adjectives with this grammar structure. I hope I can help you somehow. So number two is different than number one. Number two, an adjective that ends in ing is used to describe the characteristic of a person, not about the feeling. We use ing, the adjectives with ing to talk about thing, situation. Let's look at these examples. Number one, this grammar lesson is boring. So I'm not talking about someone's feeling. I'm talking about grammar lesson. So it's grammar lesson doesn't have any feeling. So it is boring. This grammar lesson is boring for me. That's why I'm bored reading all about these grammar rules. So in the second part, I used bored. In the first part of this example, I used boring because boring I used to talk about grammar lesson. I used bored with ed. I talk about myself. So it's different. So I hope it can help you to know the difference between boring and bored. I hope you can use it correctly. Number two, your speech was very inspiring. So the speech was good. I'm talking about the speech. So the speech was inspiring. Something very useful, something very good. So I'm now inspired to do wonderful things with my life. I'm now inspired to do wonderful things with my life. So in the second part, I use inspired, this adjective with ed, because I'm talking about myself. I have feeling. So something, I'm talking about my emotion. But In the first part of this sentence, I use about, uh, I talked about speech. I used this adjective with ing form. Okay, a short list of adjectives ending in ed and ing. I have some adjectives in two groups. So, please remember when you talk about someone's feeling or you talk about your feeling, please use these adjectives all with ed. If you want to talk about something or some people, just because you get the feeling, you can use this one. So it's not a complete list, but it can help you to get the idea in the future. If you learn about this part, you can learn all about how you can use adjectives with ed and ing. So I have a lot of words here you can read and you can learn. The only things, please remember, this part you can use when you talk about yourself, about people, but this part about things or characteristic about yourself, about people, and about things. You can use this part when you talk about something or maybe some topics. There is no feeling. That's why ing and ed is the different things you can use. I have two paragraphs here. The first four examples, the adjectives with ed, the second one with ing. So if I say, I was really bored in that presentation, I'm talking about myself, about my emotion, about my feeling. So that's why I used ed. Number two, I was so bored in that lesson. Also, the lesson was boring, the presentation was boring, I almost fell asleep. Number three, he was surprised to see Sarah after all these years. He was surprised to see Sarah after all these years. So I'm talking about he. He was surprised to see Sarah after the meeting or by meeting Sarah, he got the feeling, so he was surprised. That's why I can use ed here. Number four, she was really tired and went to bed early. I'm talking about third person singular she. She was really tired. That's why went to bed early. The second paragraph, number one, that was a really boring presentation. Now, because I am talking about presentation, I need to use ing because there is no person feeling or emotion here. Number two, have you seen that film? This is a question. It's really frightening. So this adjective talks about the film. Number three, I could listen to her for hours. She is so interesting. Here, please be more careful. By the way, we have she. She is a person. This person has feeling, but we are not talking exactly about her feeling. I'm talking about myself. I could listen to her for hours. So this is my feeling is important. I'm talking. So she she's so interesting. This person is interesting to me. That's why I could listen to her for hours. Okay. Number four, I can't sleep. That noise is really annoying. I can't sleep means I'm talking about myself, my feeling. So the noise is really annoying. These adjectives with ing talks about noise, not about me. That's why I used ing here. I hope you got the main point. I hope you learn about the adjectives with ed and ing. I Okay, I have a short quiz here, grammar exercise, ing and ed adjectives. Guys, if you have time, if you have the patience, if you have the moral, you can check this part and choose the answer, select the answer and write down as a comment for number one. The situation is becoming very worried. Number one, worrying. Number two, you can pick one of them. Number two, I'm a little confusing or confused. I thought your birthday was next month. Number three, never mind. One day soon you will wake up with the relaxing thought that it's finished and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So I have three examples. You can pick from two options. One is correct for number one. I have two options. For number two, I have two options. For number three, I have two options. So please select the correct answer and write down as a comment. I hope you enjoyed. I will make more videos. I will make more grammar explanation lessons for you guys. And please stay with me and please write your questions and suggestions if you have. I will be very happy to help you and help everyone. So, uh, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and you will get my future videos regarding grammar explanation and also more video lessons. So I am trying to help you how to improve and how to learn more English. Until next video, thank you and goodbye.